All right, so welcome. This is session 75, I believe, Pixel Heart.
Yes.
So we are really getting into the weeds here.
Getting hot and
Yeah, like we weren't the last. Anyway, I am going to roll for a recap. Smiley face. So I have. Tippy, would you mind recapping for the group?
Man, I am unlucky.
Got a nat 7.
That was really close to me.
What a D7. Rolled max on a D7, smile.
Can you tell me where we started?
Last session started with the party walking along. They had just left the kind of like highly magical plants that kind of zapped people. And Shamrock stopped and was like, hey, this is going to be our last day of travel. We should rest and then get there bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. That's where you'll like start the session.
This isn't going to be a great recap because I'm having trouble remembering a lot of finer details. But Michael filled it in. Here's what I remember. I remember from that point forward, the party talked for a little bit about things, and then someone, I think, Falkner's bird saw the mountain with luck, and everyone recognized it besides me and Falkner. And then we all discussed about that, and then we kind of concluded that we had to make an effort to go check it out, and that the village with maybe a bunch of monsters was coming up, so we should like slow down when we decide to get a little closer. And then we recruited Tippy, Spirit, and Vico to go on a stealth mission, which involved Tippy and Spirit going invisible, and Vico going ghost because of Erin's spooky ghost powder. And then they sent the three of us in. Spirit found some kind of weapon in a mount after seeing the spaghetti monster people running around, and we could see them this time. That was a big thing to notice. And Spirit looked at them, and there was a note, I think. And then we went to a wall. Tippy discovered it was magical, and that you have to be a monstrosity to get in. I think Vico went in. And then Vico went in, and then he saw a bunch of monsters, and he started following them.
Yeah. They got Resident Evil 4.
So,
Bingo.
missed a couple important things. So
Spirit conjured his swords and gave them to Vico. Boom.
Yeah,
100%
I wonder why
recap.
I wonder why that happened.
Boom.
Yeah, I wonder why that happened.
Anyway, so.
Oh yeah, you got it, Michael. Sorry.
So after that night of rest, the party woke up to discover that several of their magic weapons had been stolen, along with the 2 artifacts that they had recovered from the bodies of monsters. They discussed strategy a little bit, made their way closer to the village. When they got closer, they discovered that a mountain that used to be 3 days journey away from the village is now on the village. And they sent Falkner's crow ahead to go scout. It picked up on a couple things. It found that the entire village is full of monsters, that there is a very big door leading into the mountain that has 4 big keyholes on it. And then ultimately the party decided that they needed more information, so Tippy and Spirit turned invisible to go scout alongside Vico, who was in gaseous form. They made their way up. They noticed 2 mist stalkers outside of the village that were what they later figured out burying their fallen brothers, and had a small discussion between each other that only Spirit was able to pick a couple of words out of. Spirit went up, desecrated a couple graves, and they found out that it's not that you have to be a monstrosity to get in. It's if you are not a monstrosity, you cannot get out. And Vico went inside with his gaseous form to go kind of scope it out. He found that the tent that the group stayed at back when they were originally at this village is now a chasm. He then saw monsters come flooding out of their tents, out of their supposed homes, and make their way towards a pillar of smoke, of blue smoke that was rising from the center of the village, towards the base of the mountain. And that's where we left off. Maybe I should just recap myself at this point.
Shut the fuck up.
Because I just do it anyway.
There was some flair to mine though. Like, I tried.
Yeah,
It's in character. Tippy has selective memory.
Yeah, you should
So does
always
Matthew.
recap from the perspective of your character, and it worked. with Tippy.
Yeah, Tippy didn't know what was going on.
I think Matthew should always
And
do
so
it,
did
and Mike
Matthew.
should do it.
That's a bad idea. You can't get out of this, Falkner. You can't get out of recapping.
No, Mike, Matthew, bitch.
You should make Matthew the exclusive narrator and rename the whole campaign to Tippy's Adventures.
Adventure.
Oh no, we had
I
to
don't
see
know
it.
where we're going, but we're going.
We're doing that with anybody needs to be Erin, because he's the one writing the book.
No,
This could just be Erin
but-
recapping everything.
But Erin's telling Tippy's story.
Alright.
nowadays.
The biased
So-
point of view of an old white man? Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, that's like
Damn.
So,
Especially a silly
Vico-
liberal college professor.
all right, let's settle down a little bit. Let's get started. So, Vico followed the congregation of monsters to go see what all the hubbub was about. He did. So, as you follow them, they progress line by line towards the center of the village. You see other sects of creatures coming from different directions, and eventually they begin to congregate around what you can now see is a very large door. It is. Oh, please stop. There we go. It is probably 15 feet across. I'm going to let you see. And standing
Holy fuck.
in the center of this congregation. Couple things to describe here. One, there is an enormous brazier with a massive bonfire coming out of it. This is the source of the blue smoke. There is a spiral rock formation in the middle with an anvil at the top that has what appears to be lightning arcing across it, but only kind of its surface. It's not like bursting out. It's kind of like it's in a liquid. And then at the center, you see 4 distinct creatures. You see one very large, scaled creature with 4 arms and a kind of like cracked shell on its head. Riding on its shoulder is a tiny creature that one could say is resembling a goblin. It has gray skin, and one of its hands appears to be covered in in scrap metal, kind of like a gauntlet. To their right, there is a large, morbidly obese creature that has 3 mechanical spider legs and several holes across its body. And to its right is a short, black-skinned creature with red eyes. Is incredibly frail-looking, and there are mushrooms growing out of its shoulders and back. Each one of them is holding a metal rod. And as they step forward towards the door, they each hold up their rod and insert it into a keyhole. The rods then each light up, and the door splits at the center and begins to pull apart. As soon as this happens, you notice two things. One, you can hear a loud, resounding beat coming from inside that corridor. It's metal on metal, probably a hammer of some kind, just rhythmically every 1 to 2 seconds. And with every hit, the tendrils in the ground pulse with life. The 4 monsters at the front step back, and something comes out of the door. Vico, before this creature even comes out of the door, you
God!
Hi, buddy.
you can feel
Yeah, that's
it.
pretty.
This creature has a mark that you've only ever heard, like, stories about. You've never experienced it for yourself, but you know it when you see it. Any child of Loonwood. This is the mark of your father. It is.
Uh-oh.
It's not a. It's not a mark as in he was chosen. It is. This creature has personally killed so many things that your father has passed him so many times that it has left an indelible stain on this creature's soul
That's about right.
from proximity. As it comes out, it is a huge humanoid creature that is covered in just black goo, head to toe. There are no distinguishable features. That goo pours out onto the floor and the walls around it as it has to lean and bend to like even get through this doorway. Though it leaves no trail behind. Every bit that would fall behind seemingly picks itself up to carry back with it. And it is dragging a table with wheels on the bottom. And on that table, there are 4 items. An axe, 2 swords, and a golden sword hilt. Which has a mechanical arm or set of mechanical arms attached to it. He then holds up his hands and tendrils of black fluid pulse into the hands attached to each of these items, and they begin to move on their own, at which point the tendrils detach, and all of the creatures in this congregation begin to have extreme uproar. It's inhuman sounds. You hear like the chirping of birds, you hear growls, you hear purrs. And now we're gonna cut away from Vico.
Nice.
Fucking great.
So, Spirit.
Yes.
Oh, sorry, wait. There's one thing I need to mention really quickly that very, very important detail that I forgot to mention.
God damn it.
The only distinguishing quality that you can make out about this creature's body isn't even its body. It is that in its face, there are 3 gemstones.
Oh.
There are a green and orange gem that kind of make up as close as you could get to eyes and a white one in its forehead.
Rose bedazzled.
He is bedazzled. Anyway, Spirit, you took Tippy beyond the gate to you took Tippy beyond the gate to go make your way further up to the actual mountains itself to see what you could find. What you doing?
Yeah, well, we're making our way around. I don't know how far along in the process we are, but I mentioned this before. I'd like to try it now. I'm gonna try and while we're walking, sort of open that connection I have with the dragon.
All right.
Hello, can you hear me?
What is the seems to be the matter?
I have a small request, although I'm not entirely certain if it's within your capabilities.
Speak.
Is there any way that you could possibly make some sort of telepathic connection or mental connection with me and some of the others in the group so that I can communicate with them?
I may not be able to connect your mind to theirs, but I can deliver a message.
Right. Okay, well, deliver a message to Erin, saying that I'm making my way around the northern side of the village, trying to get to the mountain. I haven't encountered any trouble, just a small grave. Also, I'm separated from Vico, and please ask Vico what he's doing.
Understood. And you feel his presence leave you. You, until he returns, do not have access to your abilities. Although, given the distance, he probably won't be gone for that long. Would you like to do anything else?
Just continue along the path.
Alright.
Just make my way up.
Make your way around. Eventually, you do get to the base of the mountain at the north end of the village that extends outside of the wall. The wall itself appears to have been crushed and then repaired into the side of the mountain. The northern entrance that used to be here is no longer here.
Any scaling, mountain scaling can be done just to get over?
You think that you could get over the wall if you wanted to?
Yeah. I'm not trying to get like over onto that side of the wall, but just to get like over height-wise.
Yeah, you could do that.
See what there is to see.
You climb up, and it would probably be around this point that you see a pillar of smoke rising from the center of the village. It's an easy enough slope to get up. And you look over. Give me a perception check.
Sure thing, mister. Tippy can make a perception check too, right?
Isn't Tippy in your bag? Didn't you like
Yeah.
slap her around and tell her never to peek out of your bag?
Yeah, but we ruled last session that the bag is invisible, so she can see through it.
All right. Yeah.
But then wouldn't
Tippy,
people
Tippy
be
make a
able to
perception
see?
check.
Okay.
If
You know what, I'm
if
not
you
gonna-
are observing.
We're operating under cloak of invisibility rules here.
So did he's fully scaled the wall?
He didn't scale the wall, so the village had a fence around it, right?
Right.
Now there's a mountain where some of the fence should have been. So it
Uh-huh.
has been repaired into the side of the mountain, and he scaled the mountain next to the fence so that he can see over it. He did not go over.
Okay. I
Yeah,
didn't know if Tippy had to leave the bag in order to view it herself.
I asked this because I rolled a natural one, and I got 2. And
Well,
I
let
know
me
Tippy's good
let
at
me roll my
perception.
20, and while I pull
Yeah.
up my modifier, let's see,
Thank
I
you.
rolled a 16, so it's gonna be well over 20.
Fuck.
I'll tell you the actual number in a minute, but
It's gonna be big.
it's gonna be like 20.
Huge.
No, you make your as Spirit climbs. You like see the smoke. Yeah, he keeps climbing, makes his way up to where he was trying to get to, and Tippy, you notice that this section of the village seems to be like completely empty. Like there's no movement at all. If what Falknir said before is true, then there should be like some amount of movement if there are a bunch of things living here, and there is nothing. Like you can tell that
25.
this place is empty.
There's nobody here. Does it look
They-
like does it look like it's been used recently? Like it should be.
At least-
should be people here.
Yes, actually, it does. In fact, one of the tents has a small amount of smoke rising out of it.
I'll like glance up to see Spirit's like face. Is he like trying to look for something?
Yeah, yeah. Sorry, intently looking around. Not really seeing much. Sort of like he's in his own mind. He's thinking about the situation he's in. He's not really. Yeah, even though he's looking around, he's not really seeing anything.
Okay. If he doesn't look like he's catching what Tippy's picking up, I'll peek my little frog head out of the satchel. Spirit.
Keep picking.
Sorry, but isn't it weird how there's nobody here?
What?
Well, look around. Doesn't it look like there should be people here? And look at that little smoke right there. Where do you think they went?
So that.
Spirit, the tent that she is pointing out is Golderk's old store, which had a forge in it, and there is smoke rising out of the chimney. Albeit only a little. So
Well, the smoke rising. There's probably someone there.
Should we go look to see where they all went?
Well, we can't go inside the village. Remember?
Oh.
If we go in, we'd be trapped. We only have an hour of invisibility.
Michael, what were the rules to get out again? We have to be classified as a monster?
correct.
Can Tippy turn us into monsters?
What would that negate the invisibility?
I know I can't cast spells, so I'm the invisible person. But I don't know if I can get spells cast on me.
Can I polymorph things into monsters?
Yeah, I think you can, but I don't know how that affects
Like
The,
what qualifies as a monster?
A monstrosity.
monster. It has to be a monster.
Monstrosity.
Like
It's
yeah,
kind of-
Classification monstrosity.
Which I don't think.
Yeah,
you
polymorph
can.
transforms people specifically into beasts.
Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, so I
Yeah.
couldn't turn us into monstrosities.
Vico got very lucky as Falknir cast
Nistel's
spell
magic
on
wand.
him. Yeah, which makes him to all spells and charms appear to be of a specific type of his choosing, and he made him appear to be a monstrosity.
Yeah. That is wild.
Very.
Literally.
Extremely
That's
niche
it.
spell.
That's that fucking 18 intellect, baby.
Falkner is
18
30 steps ahead.
intelligence.
He's literally 30 steps ahead.
I had both of my characters have great brain moves. Can't wait
forgot
till
we
the
couldn't
third
go
one
in.
has theirs.
The
What's
most
Spear
we can make it further, and the most we can do is maybe get a little higher and see if there's any vantage. If the vantage point lets us see into the city a little more, but we're not gonna get too much. We're not gonna get too much more information. But if I had to guess, whatever's causing that smoke is also the reason why there's no one here.
They have heard the inhumane amount of howling and screaming that's happening in the village.
Not yet.
Okay. Time
So, Spirit, are you going to continue climbing to try to get a better vantage point?
Yeah, but I'm gonna say like, yeah, I'm gonna continue climbing, but I'm not gonna go do like risky
All right.
climbs.
Give me an athletics check
I'm actually
or an
not bad at
investigation check to see how far you can get up safely.
but
Even with my negative strength, I'm gonna be taking athletics. I'm gonna use the coin flip to get a
Alright.
reroll.
Gotcha.
Okay, that's a lot better. 22.
All right. So 22, you're able to make your way up pretty safely.
With
You
athletics.
get up. You get up another like good like couple stories relatively safely. It's not terribly steep right here, especially with the way that the mountain used to be melting and has now cooled. It's very
Mhm.
slopey. There's a lot of places you can get up relatively easily. And as you get up to the top, at this point, you have a pretty clear vantage point that you can see like the congregation going on.
Mhm.
From this angle, you know what? I am going to do this. Where's the boy? So you're not going to be literally here, but
Yeah,
this will kind of be the idea of the angle that you have. You're not this close, but
Yeah,
I like the idea. Of it.
He's kind of close.
Okay, so smoke's coming from this building?
no, it is coming from this big ass brazier.
Got it.
So you can see the pillar, you can see the brazier, you can see the congregation, and you can see just like a side back profile of the big creature coming out.
You see that, Tippy?
Also, I meant to be.
My eyes are like bulging out of my head.
Tippy.
I meant to be.
What the
This.
fuck is that?
Damn it, this place is awful.
So great.
I'm not gonna
Should-
lie, Michael. This sounds like it comes out of like the Rankin Bass Lord of the Rings film from like 1980.
That thing is big,
It certainly is.
and even those smaller ones are big.
Yes,
Can both of y'all give me perception checks real quick?
I can. I hope I don't roll another natural one. That's not a natural one. Okay. 15.
Yo.
12.
I did better than Tippy.
Shut up.
Wow.
I'm too
Spirit.
scared.
With
I'm
the
too scared to see.
15, you're able to kind of put this together. So you don't see Vico in this crowd. It's kind of hard with him being missed.
I'm not even looking for
Yeah,
Vico. I
yeah,
am not
but
looking for Vico. Vico is not on my
the-
mind when I'm looking at this
the
crowd
the
right now.
more the bigger, but the reason I'm bringing up Vico is because you have a little bit of a realization because you're looking at the crowd and there are mist stalkers around and stuff, and you can see all of them, None of them are turning into mist when you look at them,
That's interesting.
which was the basis of Vico's disguise.
Yikes.
Well, it seems like Vico's
Do with that
disguise-
information what you will.
Seems that Vico's disguise is useless.
Why is that?
Well, the creatures we fought before, we modeled Vico's disguise after they're not in the mist form. And I'm looking at them.
Oh yeah, look at that.
God, am I looking at them?
Well, he still looks like a bunch of just dust, right?
Purple, pink dust. That's not normal.
Not.
No, not here.
This might not be great. I
No.
wouldn't want that guy pointing at the big one to see Vico, or that guy, or him.
Well, they shouldn't. Vico should be somewhere on the other side of them. Presumably, Vico would be on the other side of the village by now.
Pointing
The
at
other
each of them. Or that one.
I don't believe Vico's stupid enough to go in here after I said he shouldn't come inside.
Can we see the thunder anvil, Michael?
Yes, you can.
Ooh, yikes.
And I definitely wouldn't want him to touch that.
Right.
Point at the thunder anvil.
I think this place has something to do with how they're all created. They're talking
What
about
is
a
that?
make. They were
What is
talking
that
about a
thing?
maker earlier outside.
Spirit, what's the thingy in the middle that's glowing?
That's a.
That's a.
I don't know.
Maybe it's like a summoning device.
They've seen it being used by craftsmen. They're talking outside about some sort of creator. Maybe. Maybe this has something to do with it. And they're all partly mechanical. When we were getting closer.
Wait, Spirit, you said the mountain wasn't in the village last time, right?
No.
It's awfully in the village this time around.
Yes, I've noticed.
Milo, can we see that door?
So from your angle, you can't really see the door. You see the big boy who came out of the door, but it's
How
too-
big exactly is he?
He is probably somewhere around 18 feet tall.
How many tuxes is that tall?
Like
About-
12.
Yeah, alright. Wow, that's big.
That's a lot of taxes. What the fuck are you talking?
So what do we do? Do we just take this information back?
Let's watch a little longer. See if we notice anything else. But we should be heading back soon and stay inside the bag.
Watch a little longer.
I stay huddled.
Now, I'm going to cut to the remainder of the party. So, Falkner's not here right now.
No.
So let's give him a minute before we start doing this, because he is a part of the remainder of the party.
That is
How
a
long has
bag.
it been?
When we get to y'all, it'll probably be about 15 minutes after they left.
Okay.
Maybe closer to 20. Alright. Oh yeah, Daniel, you said, "Oh, I bet that song is attached to whatever game soundtrack." Would you believe me if I told you that was Spamton related?
No, it wasn't a game. It sounded like it came out of like the fucking 80s Lord of the Rings Rankin Bass movie.
I see.
When there's a whip.
That's
There's a way.
that's
Just wait for the Risk soundtrack.
that song is called Deal
Oh.
Gone Wrong.
I'm getting none of this music.
Yeah, me either.
Oh yeah.
But
Clear
it's not
your
because I
cookies,
can't.
Lamau.
It's not because I can't hear it. It's because I have the Roll20 on my desktop and I'm on Discord on my
Oh.
laptop,
Yeah.
so I'm not getting any of it.
I'm just not getting it in general.
I'm not getting it.
Bro said BRB.
No, I'm not here. What are we doing?
Look,
He's
He's
here.
right, he's right there. See, he stopped playing it. You just
Oh my God, he's back!
Sorry.
So, we're going to the rest of the party. This is about 20 minutes after they left. Who was keeping watch, if anyone? All right.
Yeah. Uriel will be keeping watch.
All right, Uriel. How are you going about keeping watch? Are you flying to look around? Are you trying to like,
no.
stay grounded and hidden and look around? Like, what are you?
Uriel's gonna be on a tree,
Uriel's
like
going to
looking
be
around,
in a
just
tree.
making sure there's no enemies coming by, but also focusing on the village itself.
All right. So, just to recap where y'all are essentially like, I just realized I kind of did a stupid when I made this map. So y'all are about 200 feet away from the tree line that is then another like 150 feet away from the village. So Uriel is sitting in one of the big trees, just watching. Give me a perception check, a flat perception check,
We got it, boss.
and everyone give me stealth checks.
That is a 20. It was my best. But stealth, you say? Yikes.
Yes, everyone.
Oh
give
wait,
me a
what I
stealth check.
roll?
All four of y'all. Erin, Falknir,
Oh man,
Tadriel,
that was a
and
nat 20.
I'm
Okay.
gonna ask this question. My character sheet on Roll20 has exhaustion level 1. I got rid of that right when we slept last. I don't know why I still have it, but my first roll was 11 anyway, so did that.
All right.
I just have exhaustion from having the nightmare, then failing a con save. A 6.
So, I'm so sorry.
okay. I'm sorry.
So I would like for everyone to describe what they're
Okay.
doing a little bit.
I mean,
Uriel, I know you are sitting in a tree and looking around. Falknir, what are you up to?
sorry. Falknir.
Faulkner's talking to his imaginary friend.
Falknir talking to his crow.
Falknir is entering the void.
Faulkner is dying.
Faulkner's mute.
Alright. Okay. Falkner will be. Faulkner will be sitting probably. Do we have a camp set up? I'm sorry. Do we have a camp set up, or is it like are we just all hiding?
It's only been about 20 minutes, so I'd imagine
Okay,
you
so-
don't have a camp set up.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's not been long. Okay. Then Faulkner will be just Faulkner will be sitting under a tree, kind of just. He'll be sitting. He'll be crouching, kind of under a tree, just looking through his spell book and stuff, and leaving his sword just ready to be drawn and everything.
All right. Tadriel, what are you doing while you anxiously await to hear news about your allies' scouting mission?
Tadriel just like has just acting kind of like anxiously, like still like frightened by the magic item stuff. So he's not really like on his game. Like sometimes he'll like go through the bags again, just to see like if he didn't miss anything, just kind of looking over his shoulder. He's a little jumpy this morning. This is like the first time he's really succumbed to the nightmares, I guess.
Erin, what are you up to?
Erin will be, first of all, concentrating on maintaining gaseous form on Vico. He will be like sitting alongside Narrow, not kind of splitting his attention between
In the
also
tree with her?
keeping watch. What's up?
In the tree with her?
I guess at the base of the tree.
Erin falls out of the tree, climbing up tree, falls out of tree, breaks concentration. Vico, oh.
Erin stubs his toe and fails the concentration thing. No,
At the base of the mountain. Oh fuck.
Why is he there?
The spirit sees him. Oh yeah.
I'm sorry, I've derailed everything.
No, he'll be making sure nothing like sneaks up on us. He'll be keeping closer range watch
Erin,
and also
you can,
maintaining concentration.
you can also give me a perception check.
Okay, I
Just separately,
Separate-
out of my
separate-
curiosity.
Okay.
Separately from Uriel's.
did we not all do a perception check?
We
Uriel did one, as she is the essentially primary lookout. Falknir is preparing himself for battle. Tadriel is worrying over things. Your separate perception check is for something different.
Okay, well I rolled that 10, so
Erin, as you're sitting there, it's maybe been 20 minutes since I left. You feel a presence filling your mind. So definitely a new presence you've never experienced before, but seems oddly familiar to you for some reason. It's a voice, deep voice, sounds old. It says, "I bear a message. The name of Topel."
Spirit.
I know I'm telling you all his name. Anyway, he has made his way to He's made his way around the village. He has lost contact with your friend Vico. Did find a small gravesite, however. And Erin, what is happening? You're listening to this telepathic connection, this information entering your mind. When suddenly, you feel something sharp enter your back. Everyone, please roll initiative.
Oh, that's a big L.
Everybody,
Alright.
Tippy, Spirit, and Vico.
No, Uriel, Falknir, Erin, and Tadriel.
So everybody but Spirit, Tippy, and Vico.
Yeah, like Daniel said.
Like Daniel
Everybody
said.
but the three of us.
I got a pretty incredible initiative roll there.
Oh no, you just got stabbed.
I'm gonna be reacting to this real quick.
Man, we're so fucked.
You're fucked. I'm fine.
Question.
You abandoned me like this.
By the way, Michael, how
Oh, wait,
much
I forgot
damage am I
dog.
taking?
I'm
Oh,
not
yeah,
mad at you. You're investigating outside the village,
Sup?
right? So it's fine.
Does does exhaustion implicate initiative?
Yes, it is an ability check.
Okay, cool. Wanted to check.
Also,
real quick.
let me know if I did this right. The players who are currently here in the battle should have like proper like vision, whereas everyone else should be able to see them on the
Dude,
map. If
I'm not on the
I'm
map.
viewing the world map right now.
Oh,
I'm
Yeah.
on the
you
map.
are tarded.
Yeah, I've been seeing the world map this entire time.
There we go.
Yeah, I can see the whole map.
Okay, now, yeah.
Okay.
Oh no,
I
Erin
see
was
what you mean.
next to me and got stabbed.
So they see shadows and we don't.
Where's Tadriel? Tadriel's not on this map.
Yeah, we
Oh,
see shadows.
He's just below
Tadriel.
Aaron.
Where's Uriel?
Where's
Uriel's-
Uriel on this map?
Uriel's up in the tree. I don't think we can see her. She's up.
Aaron.
Yeah.
You feel a stab, and then you feel a fluid get injected into your shoulder.
Oh my
As
Oh,
A Miss Stalker appears behind him. Make me a Constitution saving throw
alrighty.
for the poison.
Man, we can't have shit. You can't
Wow,
have shit
I'm-
in this forest.
I'm rolling so great today. That's a 10.
So
Literally can't
you
have shit in
take
this forest.
12 piercing damage and 20 poison damage.
Hey,
Holy
Yeah,
fuck.
you
Total
can
of
succeed that
32.
concentration save. Have
Please
fun with
make
that.
me a concentration saving throw to maintain
Okay.
concentration on gaseous.
goodbye, Vico.
You need a
So that's gonna be a DC 16. Let's.
Vico Dars this session.
That's a 4. I lose
Oh, no.
concentration.
Yeah,
To
you're-
oblivion with you.
Oh!
And we
God
will
damn,
get back
man.
to
Good
that
luck.
Can I?
later.
Wait, do I have my coin? I don't think I have my coin.
No, your
Oh, we
coin is
still- we
currently
still-
flipped.
That's
You still have a
unfortunate.
chance. As long as Falknir does not lose concentration.
I don't need concentration.
Because
You don't need a concentration on it? Oh, then.
No,
I mean, Vico
it
could
lasts.
escape,
It lasts
so
24 hours.
really
He's
get away.
invisible, so
Yeah,
it
he
doesn't
can see.
matter.
Yeah.
Well, they might
How
not
many
care.
missteps do you have?
Why are you not playing?
What, David?
How many missteps do you have?
4.
What is that, 30
Every
feet?
30 feet, yeah. I
That's
have a-
120
I have a
feet.
movement- I have a movement speed of 40.
Wait, where's the loop button? Am I?
So that's 200 feet. You can make, you know, well, it's
To
not
be
200 feet a
fair,
turn.
I also can't be surprised by things while I'm conscious, so
That
that's a
is.
plus.
I mean, that's 110 feet,
You turn visible. This didn't surprise me.
I think. It's 110 feet, if I'm right.
That
Because it's 30 feet, and then you dash.
Yeah. Well, it's also bonus actions, and if I dash, so yeah.
Well, your Misty Step would be a bonus action.
So
Well, my bonus
Yeah.
action's a Misty Step. If I took dash as my action, then.
the next
It's 110 feet.
on the surprise round.
Oh, great.
Uriel,
Oh, hey,
creature
what's up?
appears next to you.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Does a 27 hit?
You know, I don't think so, actually. My AC is actually 30.
L. Please make me a Constitution saving throw for the. Aaron, your movement speed has been reduced by 10 feet.
That is a
Great.
20.
You were poisoned. What was that?
I got a
28.
20, my good man.
20. Still, either way. So you take 8 piercing damage and only 10 poison damage. This creature then, on the GM layer, hops out of the tree and blinks to the ground. It then proceeds to blink 5, 10,
Ah,
15, 20, 25, 30, 35. And end its turn on the surprise round. Now, top of the turn order, Falknir. Aaron just got stabbed next to you by a creature appearing out of the shadows.
Right. I look at it. It doesn't turn to mist. Does it?
Nope.
Fuck yeah, it doesn't. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. Alright. Then we're gonna have fun doing some slicing and dicing here.
Alright.
Yeah, these motherfuckers. I need to...
If you're
I should
going
explain
to attack it with your sword, then roll attack.
I'm going to blade song first just because I'm probably on edge. So I'm blade songing. I'm gonna move here. With that, right? That sounds good to me. Yeah, it does. Alright. That is a 13 hit.
It weaves out of the way as your sword swishes past it.
I swing again.
Go ahead.
19 to hit.
So, you go to swing and attack it. Right before your sword connects, it vanishes.
Oh, this thing. Bitch.
And reappears behind you and stabs you.
Oh, what?
Huh.
That's good.
They got
Does a 14
carries.
Was a what?
A 14.
Let me.
They got perfect dodge.
14. My HD as of using Blade Song is an 18, so no, it does not.
Ooh!
Let's go.
It disappears, and you hear its feet land on the ground behind you just in time to get out of the way as its massive snake fang arm just flies past your shoulder. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Alright. At its turn, it is going to attempt to stab you one more time,
Okay.
and it is going to hit with an 18.
So, yeah.
So please make me a Constitution saving throw for the poison.
Damn it. Alright, con save. I don't want to do that, but I guess I will. Wait, I can just do it on here. Why do I have two? It's a 21. I don't know why I turned on disadvantage again. I turned that shit off.
I don't know. What's 21? You do succeed. You take 5 piercing damage and only 6 poison damage. It is then going to blink away. To go 5. So what is literally happening here? I kind of described it last session. Y'all saw it for a brief second. Every time they take a step, they blink.
So you can't
They do a short distance teleport every time they take a step.
So basically, you can't opportunity attack.
Yeah, L.
Fuck you. Michael convinces me to become a blade singer. Also, Michael. Haha, you can't do shit.
Uriel.
Okay, how
What
far
are
am
you
I up
doing?
here?
This tree is about 15 feet tall.
15 feet, okay.
I don't think that you can escape from there naturally without me pulling you out of it. So just let me know if you're trying to get out.
I can get out.
It's a one-way wall. Oh, it doesn't restrict movement. Pog. I need to do that more. God.
Yeah, it's right here, I think. Yeah, it's right here. So I will go fly. I'll fly down next to Erin. I can't see anyone's health.
You can't see the bars?
No.
Huh.
I can.
See everyone's, yeah.
Y'all can? It's a
Yeah.
his end thing?
Maybe, I don't know. I can see my own, I just can't see anyone else's.
I can see other people.
I don't know. Maybe try refreshing the page, but most people are pretty healthy right now. Oh wait, Erin is not.
Yeah, let me
die.
what is this? I don't think I had. Did I have temp HP? Did I get temp HP at some point?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
Maybe last time we were with Spirit in the fight, because he gives out tip HP, doesn't he? Oh no, that might be.
No.
Yeah,
I think that
still
would have
can't-
reset.
I still
Would
can't
have
see
probably
anyone
reset by
else's,
this point.
I
I
nearly
still can't
forgot
see anyone
dog.
else's.
Yay, Shamrock.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's how I'm looking right now.
Yeah, you're looking rough. Yeah, I still can't see your health. So,
It's rough, buddy. He's
On a
at-
scale of 53, I'm at about a 21.
it's good to know. I will Cure Wounds him at second level. Move that up.
All right. Go ahead. And roll for
And wow, that's pretty bad. That's 9 HP. And I will
You get about 9 health.
take my dagger and I'll also get rid of the poison effect on him.
Yeah. So, Aaron, you are no longer poisoned, and your movement speed
Wahoo.
return.
Wahoo!
Your legs no longer feel sluggish.
I thought you were gonna say you can no longer feel your legs.
Oh shit.
I can't do anything, and I healed 9 HP.
Yeah, you heal 9 HP.
Okay.
And just looking at my surroundings and just be on guard. And that's my turn.
All right. This one is going to go 5, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, and is going to attempt to stab Erin again.
Great.
And it gets a nat
blink.
1.
Awesome.
Oof.
Falknir, you can make an opportunity attack against it.
Oh wait, so I can too.
No, it's not. This isn't a it walked through him. He got a nat 1 on a melee attack, so people within melee range can make a attack of opportunity because he opened himself up. It's
So
How
can
is
Aaron
running that
do
one?
that as well?
Aaron can
Gotcha.
make a melee opportunity attack as well if
Can I?
With this equipped melee weapon.
Can I?
Yeah,
Can I use?
unarmed strike him.
Can I use booming blade here?
No, that would be casting a cantrip.
Damn it!
You have
The
to
only
get,
reason,
like-
I asked, and let me clarify this. My extra attack on Blade Singer specifies that I may use a spell for the extra attack instead.
I see.
I'm
Does
wondering
it
if that would
specify
also
that
be
you
the
can
case.
use a spell for an opportunity attack? Because I'm pretty sure.
No, I just wanted to
that's
see if I
a,
could make that the case.
That's a
Yeah, I'm pretty
feat.
sure that's a feat, brother.
That's
so,
a feat. Oh fuck. Well, you know what? My subclass is better than feat.
Yeah, it is.
feat.
All right,
I'm
Aaron's
swinging
gonna
a
use
sword.
use a
19.
dagger that he's never used before.
Let's go. Let's go.
Why is Aaron actually like decent with daggers? That's a 19 hit.
Holy shit!
Yo.
Me too.
So
And my
Falkner rolled first and therefore attacked first. So
8+. Oh, it doesn't matter. I guess it's gonna blink.
Falkner, you gotta hit this one, and this is a new round. He has his reaction again, so he
Bruh.
dodges it and is going to attempt to stab you.
Oh, so he
Oh,
gets.
so he gets opportunity. Okay. So he basically makes my attack on that one because he
That's
gets
not-
opportunity attack on me
Nah.
missing an attack.
But that's
You-
not
you-
exactly how it
very-
works. I think you're still figuring out how it works.
It's
Fuck
he,
you.
It's using it. It's using
he
its
can use his reaction
Yeah, I
to
know.
dodge out of any attack per turn
Yeah.
And then it's
and get an attack of
like
opportunity.
you rolled on that one.
So it does
Yeah.
hit with a 23.
Oh.
Was it attacking?
con save.
Falkner?
Faulkner.
Okay.
Shield.
Alright. You ping.
Shield does
Block
a
it.
plus. What's Shield's plus again?
Plus
to make
5.
sure.
That only brings
Plus
you up to
5.
a 23.
Oh, that
Oh,
brings
it's a
you up to a
plus 5?
23.
Okay. Well, I don't do that then.
See, this is why I don't usually give the number.
Yeah, that's why you
It's
shouldn't
a
give the number. I
gamble.
don't do that. Then. It
This
didn't
is
happen.
why
It didn't
I
happen.
give the number.
Yeah.
I'll just do. I got an 8 on my con save.
Make me. You got an 8. All right. So
Yeah.
you take 15 piercing damage and 26 poison damage.
All right. I'm going to Song of Defense.
All right. What level
So-
spell slot are you expending?
I will expend. How much am I taking in total? 20 plus.
You are taking 41
I forgot
damage
I-
from this attack.
I forgot to
40?
unmute. I activate Aura of the Guardian.
All right. So you're taking his damage then?
Yes.
Can I? Does
We-
my Song of Defense still reduce it?
No.
If he's
No.
taking the damage, then no.
Okay.
Then the way that this will work is
Well, how does Order of the
essentially
Guardian work?
he takes your damage for you.
Well, yeah, I understand. Like,
Oh,
the
actually,
mechanics.
you
Also-
know,
also-
But isn't it like
specifically
I would
states-
take the damage and then it would actually go to him instead?
So
yeah,
okay.
I'll allow Song of Defense to reduce it.
Well,
Yeah.
actually, it specifically says in the rulebook that nothing can reduce this.
Oh, well,
Never mind then. No, yeah, L on the L plus ratio.
So,
Well, yeah, I think it depends on
Man.
the phrasing, but alright,
Well,
Tadriel, you take 41 total damage.
wow.
Okay.
And I guess
It doesn't
Huh.
transfer any of the additional effects.
I mean,
Falknir, you are still poisoned. And your movement speed is reduced by 10, which does stack. I don't remember
well,
if that already hit you once.
yeah, well, no, I had the first one. I succeeded the
You
con
succeeded? Alright, so your movement speed is reduced by 10.
save. So I'm back to third.
You're back to 30. And then that was 45 feet of his movement getting here. It blinks once, plants a foot on the tree, and then blinks twice, and it is beyond the tree. That is its turn. Shamrock is going to fly over to Erin and prepare to opportunity attack. It is going to prepare to bite anything that gets near him.
Aw, protective doggo.
Tadriel,
I mean, fucking Vico's already fucked. So.
what is Bro doing?
Okay. I'm gonna get Tadriel's gonna get right here, just so that any and all damage can be, he can like absorb damage.
All right.
I only have like a couple first level spell slot. I only have like one first level spell slot left, I think, or like two. From last session, and I didn't get the long rest. Cinnamon is going to, and Tadriel's just going to, if.
To be clear, these are difficult terrain that hurt you if you walk through.
Okay.
Just to refresh your memory.
Actually, right here. If any of them teleport, Tadriel's going to be ready to like try to shove them, like knock them on the ground.
All right.
And this puts me in range to do that. So yeah, I'm readying that. Cinnamon is going to get ready right here to bite anything that comes in range.
All right. Erin.
Oh, and also, hold on.
Oh.
Who is wearing the ring of tide movement?
Don't think I.
Plays.
I'm not.
I believe I have it in the document. If y'all don't have.
Okay. Because like the last person who I distinctly remember giving it to was Spirit.
No, I'm pretty sure I gave it to you
You gave it.
back.
I'm looking at the
I think
document.
Erin has it, if I'm not mistaken.
It started out with Tadriel and Erin having it.
Yeah,
And then
Aaron had it a
Aaron
while
has
ago.
Aaron on the document. Aaron has one ring of invisible tethers.
Oh.
Unless,
Okay.
Because we.
unless someone else
moved
has it in their inventory, I'm gonna.
it. Okay.
Gotcha.
I remember me being in the conversation, but I don't remember getting it.
Well, it was originally given to Erin, then we switched so that we could do like the desert thing, so that Spirit
Yeah.
would, heal the crystal. But I don't remember what happened to it after that. It just stayed on Spirit's person. But it is not left Tadriel's person.
Well, if it's not in anyone's
I like the
inventory,
Holland
then
music.
Okay, yeah, then we'll just ignore it.
Alright.
Yeah. Tadriel's just, that's the end of my turn.
Alright. Erin, you are
Alright.
surrounded by friends.
That's unfortunate because I wanted to move.
You can
You can
move
move
through
through us.
allies.
Yeah, well, just like I don't want to disrupt the
Yeah.
battle structure we have going on here, but also our opponent is on the other side of this tree.
True.
Just blow it up.
Fireball centered on me.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to run 15 feet to try and get around a little bit. It's not there. So then I'll run around a little bit more. And there's the boy.
You have discovered him.
I'm gonna
Surprise Pikachu face.
I'm gonna try and shoot off two Eldritch Blasts at him. Or wait, no.
Mm-hmm.
This might be a.
Can you
I
hold him
think-
down?
I'd be better if I could incapacitate him. So, do I have Tasha's equipped? No, I don't have Tasha's on Erin. Where's no? Hold person is not touch. I thought hold person was touch for a sec. Okay, so I'm gonna try and hold person on it.
Alright, what is that saving throw?
That is a wisdom saving throw.
That is a 7.
It fails.
Alright. You hold person it.
Awesome.
I forget the exact statuses of that, but I'll get back to that in a second. Is that your turn, Erin?
I do believe so. I can tell you, it is paralyzed for the duration.
Thank you.
So, I've described Erin's hold person before, but it's like golden ethereal chains extending from his fingers.
Those chains wrap around its arms, its legs, and keep it from moving. You can feel it trying to shake it as much as it can, but it doesn't appear to have the mental faculties to hold you off at the moment.
And I'll shout out to the rest of them. I have it held on the other side of the tree.
And as Erin says that, a fucking fireball just apparates out
damn.
of the air about over his head and flies to the left from the perspective of this map and slams into this tree, shattering the bark and like absolutely destroying the majority of the tree. We're gonna cut away from this fight.
Fuck you. Oh wait,
Yeah.
we're staying here? No, we're not.
Michael,
Man.
We're gonna watch
Oh, yeah.
Vico getting fucked in the ass.
So-
Oh, yeah, we
I can
totally
prepare
are.
For you reaming my asshole on camera. I think
Spirit,
Daniel, I lubed you up.
you and Tippy are watching.
See, Michael,
Um,
there's the world map. I don't know if that's official, but
It is for now. Oh wait, actually I forgot I put him here.
Yeah,
Spirit.
that's right.
Yeah.
You're watching this whole thing unfold. And then you see something unfortunate.
What do I see?
You see a small puff of smoke in like the back of the crowd, and then a disoriented Vico standing there as gravity returns to his body.
What the fuck?
What is that? Oh.
Vico.
That's a beacon.
That's it.
As soon as this is as the crowd was going into its uproar, the creature had infused the energy into these augmentations, and these 4 primary monsters at the center of the congregation each went up and took one. The small goblin creature took the golden sword hilt. The large 4-armed creature took the long sword.
fuck you. How
The-
dare you? It's
the-
slimy fat piece of
Well,
shit.
one of the
There's
long
2.
swords.
There's 2. One could be mine, one could be yours.
The morbidly obese spider creature took the battle axe, and the dark inky creature with mushrooms growing out of his back, took the katana.
I'll fucking kill him!
And as they take them all and apply their various limbs or lack thereof to them accordingly, gravity reappears to your body.
He just kind of like wobbles as he regains his footing.
And you like
And he looks at
again,
his hands.
you look up. The massive black creature is just eyes are
Yeah, you cut out what?
its eyes are trained on you.
Oh no!
I have a
And
question.
yes,
So you said there's the magical barrier around the whole thing that only is permeable to monsters or monstrosities.
it only allows monstrosities to exit. Anyone can come in.
Okay, yeah, and we would be trapped if we went in.
Yep.
How does that work when there's the mountain here? Is there still a barrier?
Y'all are like further up the mountain. Y'all aren't like actually there. I was just putting you there for reference for the angle.
Right. So there's
Um,
still a fence that just goes over like the lower part of the mountain, or like the very
No,
low?
you don't know where the barrier begins and ends when you're on the mountain. Spirit kept a very safe distance, so you aren't really
Alright.
sure. You look up and around above the creature's chin, you see the black goo begin to unravel, and it's in a kind of arc pattern unravels, and underneath all that it shows is an enormous pair of pearly whites,
Oh.
and it smiles
Oh.
at you.
Oh, that's nasty.
Fuck you.
It's the crystals on its forehead glow brightly.
And it just unibeams me.
And Vico, I'd like
Vico,
for you to
huh?
make me a Constitution saving throw.
Thank you for that, at least, Michael. Fuck you for everything else.
You're getting
Fuck you for that.
Kikoho. You're gonna get Kikoho.
You have like a +9, right? You can make this check, right?
Yeah.
+8, yeah. You can.
You can make this check.
You can make it.
That's 5, Michael.
You have a coin? Do you have a coin? Do you have a coin?
All right.
He
You have
used
a
his
coin. You have a
last
coin. You have a
I used
coin.
my last
No,
session.
he used it last session.
Oh wait, it's still marked. Okay.
It's a little difficult to keep track of it. I appreciate y'all
I
for me.
used
So,
It's a big L.
8 + 5, Michael.
an 8 + 5. So, Spirit. Vico, I'll describe what happens to you in a second.
Okay.
Spirit, from your perspective, you see Vico appear, look disoriented. A little bit of black unravels from around the big creature's face. You can't really see because of the angle, but you see some of it kind of come off. It glows, and then a bright blue beam,
Oh, yeah.
about maybe like
Oh.
10 feet wide,
Yeah.
just boom, and Vico is gone.
dead. He is dead.
My man got sent to the Shadow Realm.
He actually got
Wait,
disintegrated.
he went to oblivion.
Well, it was
I'm-
nice
I'm-
fun playing
I'm
Vico.
booking it. I'm booking it back towards the group.
So what's your next character?
Yeah,
So-
I'm thinking about that this entire
So,
time.
Spirit, you start
know how I
making your
feel.
way back to the group.
Tippy jumps out the bag if she'll be allowed to.
Oh, don't do that on my account. Don't make my death your death.
No, it's okay. Matthew gets a new character too. Then 2 more people can feel like I do.
I'm just running towards it. Like I'm not paying attention to you at first.
Okay, I'll like fall to the ground. Tippy's like panting and freaking out.
Tippy, back now.
They killed him.
I just pick her up and start running.
I'm like like trying to wiggle my way out. I'm freaking out.
Holding
Can
a
I strength?
small
Can I strength
bomb.
check out?
If you're really trying to get out, y'all can contest ground.
I do.
Now, I'm pretty sure there's a thing.
We're not gonna
Isn't
listen to
there some advantage I get for being a size
Being-
category bigger?
I think there is.
I don't think
I'm
that's right.
I'm gonna.
Yes, you're
I'm,
right.
I'm
don't know
going.
what it is. I
Size
just-
categories.
Yeah, your two size categories, but I'm just gonna roll with you. Do have advantage on this.
I don't think that's right, but
So,
here's
Tippy,
my
you get to use
18. Good luck.
Athletics or acrobatics.
Oh, I can use acrobatics?
Yes, since
Can I
you
keep the
are the one being grappled, yeah, you can use either modifier.
Okay, I want to keep my 19 and add 7 to it. Whatever that number is.
I ain't stopping Tippy.
Tippy,
The highest
Tippy,
I could get is
I
23.
slip out.
Tippy wiggles out of your hand and,
Um,
and plaps to the floor.
I'm sprinting back to where we first were watching the whole scene.
I'm gonna instinctively try to use the hand to grab her and then realize that's not working. Tippy, stop right there.
Like looking over the whole scene, she stops.
Get back here now.
There's just a scorch mark on the ground.
God dang it, I don't know what to do.
We have to go.
Tippy runs in,
Oh no.
and she's crying. She's crying and running
Fuck.
Okay.
God.
Okay.
So, Tippy is running into the. Well, so it's hard for you to just casually run as you are up a mountain.
in. Yeah.
So, Tippy, give me an athletics check to make your way down the mountain, like in a stable manner.
Oh boy. A
I'm
nat
gonna-
20.
I know,
just-
oh, wait, she's a
my
grung. She's
friend.
a climbing speed,
And
as
nat
is
20.
represented here.
I know Tippy is making her way down the mountain. Is there enough time for me to do one action worth of time?
I will give you one action
Okay.
before Tippy crosses the barrier.
Fireball.
No, I'm not gonna cast.
Fireball centered on Tippy.
I'm sorry, little one.
I'm gonna cast Dominate Person on Tippy.
Okay.
It's a wisdom saving throw?
She is a druid, so that's a little rough.
Yeah,
but-
I think it might be. Let me check. It might be Charisma.
It's. I think it's wisdom.
Is it? Okay. Let me just check.
Probably.
Charm effect.
Let's make sure, because I have a very
Yeah.
different modifiers.
It's Wisdom.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna use my one second. I need to roll first.
You have to roll to dominate. It's not a saving throw.
No. I need to roll something.
He's
Spell
using a
related.
subclass ability, I think.
Quirky magic.
Okay. It might not be Dominate Person. Give me a second.
Oh no! Just a bunch of catapults.
Someone surge. Someone surge.
Can you imagine they do this and then like a bunch of goofy stuff happens up on the mountain?
Ben, there's
They
a
all
particular
turn.
thing that could happen that would actually mega
No,
clutch.
I don't think it is that. I'm just gonna check.
Yeah.
So I need to find the. There we go. Okay. Hmm. Give me a second, sorry. And this is taking away a lot of the fast-paced tension, but god damn it, okay.
It's the first time he's surging since adjustment.
Okay.
I think.
Oh. Okay. So
Well,
instead of, I tried to channel my magic to dominate Tippy's mind, but instead, I cast telekinesis on Tippy.
Oh
Nice.
my god.
Holy shit.
Me saving
I-
her from-
You throw her into the monster.
What is that
I
new
mean, it
move?
kind of still works because you can move her.
You gain the ability to move or manipulate creatures or objects by thought. You cast a spell, you can use your action each round for the duration, and you exert your will on one creature or object you can see within range, causing the creature You can
You
try
just give her a
to
push.
a huge or smaller creature. Make an ability check with your spellcasting ability, contested by the creature's strength check. If you win the contest, you move the creature up to 30 feet in any direction, including upwards, but not beyond the range of the spell. Until the end of your next turn, this creature is restrained by your telekinesis grip. The creature's lifted upward is suspended in midair.
All right.
So I need to roll a strength to not be pulled by it.
Correct. A strength save.
Strength save. This ain't looking good, boys. That's a 1.
Holy shit.
A natural 20.
So Spirit goes to dominate Tippy's mind to prevent her from running into the village haphazardly, and it doesn't quite work out the way he wanted it to,
But it worked out.
but it kind of ended up working out anyway, as he just kind of yanks her into the air and
And I go uninvisible because I casted the spell.
I'm controlling invisibility.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I
but-
think if
Oh, an
If
invisible
invisi-
person.
invisibility breaks if you cast a spell, you make an attack.
so Tippy, Spirit appears in front of you as you got yanked by an invisible force, and you are now floating in front.
I have concentration on this for 10 minutes. I'm just gonna start walking back.
I'm crying and struggling against it, and I'm trying to break out. Can I
don't
misty step
think
out of it?
there is.
Do not. So,
Why not?
Why not?
I mean, technically, I think she can. She's just restrained.
She doesn't escape the restraints.
yeah, you can teleport yourself, but it doesn't make you able to move, as it is a telekinetic force.
Yeah, it's not like it's mage hand where like there's like a embodiment of something grabbing you. It's like it's
You are-
Spirit's like
my-
mental will holding you.
My brain says you can't move. So you can't.
Anyways, I'm gonna start moving away from
Okay,
the
I'm
wall
misty
and
step
back
out.
towards the group.
You misty step. You are still being dragged along. You're just a little bit further away from him, and
I'm
with
how
movement
much farther
speed,
away?
I
30
believe the
feet.
maximum. Yeah, 30 feet if you use the maximum range of.
And he still has full control over me.
Yep.
Yeah. And he can just yank you again. It's not a numbers game that works out in Tippy's favor. We can roll all of the dice, but the chances of Tippy actually escaping, this is incredibly lucky for Spirit, the chances of Tippy actually escaping from telekinesis with a negative strength save with it's highly unlikely. Do you want to, how about this, give me one more contest for telekinesis versus strength, and we're going to use that as the basis for whether Tippy actually manages to escape or not, because there is a possibility that she escapes at some point, but it'll ruin the pacing a lot if we sit here and just roll back and forth for the next 10 minutes worth of rounds. So
Yes,
give
I have
me
a
another
question.
contest. Yes.
Tippy isn't trying to break out. She wants to touch the ground. That's all she wants to do.
She can do that easily.
She can touch the ground right now?
He's gonna become a terror.
If she was intending to misty step and teleport to the ground, yes, she can.
Okay, I'm gonna meld into the stone.
I knew she was gonna do that shit.
You can't cast 2 spells in your turn.
Dang.
Are you,
Dang.
if we're going just basic turn based,
Then he would be allowed to pull me in.
then you wouldn't be able to get to the floor and meld at the same time, whether you have the spell or you transform into an earth elemental. Either
Trying to keep
way,
you alive right here.
This is the second time in this campaign that Spirit is bullying Tippy when she's trying to get away.
Trying to keep you alive right
Just
now.
watched Vico die.
exactly.
And Tappy goes, I can save him.
Okay, when he pulls me back in with the telekinesis round 2, Am I at ground level? That's a question for Spirit.
Yeah.
Have you pulled me and I'm able to touch the ground, or am I suspended?
Why would I let you touch the ground?
Okay, then I cry and I flail, but for the sake of this not taking 40 minutes, I submit. But I am
Spirit.
crying and flailing.
Spirit, you start making your way back to. Yeah.
Sorry, Tippy.
I'm crying too much. Can't talk.
Vico,
Yeah.
let me describe to you what has happened here.
I'm flawed through the portal and shrew.
So, as you looked into the eyes of this creature, you felt a sort of falling sensation, and then a rapid acceleration.
That's about right.
Oh, man's
Um,
going through hyperspace.
You are
The fastest moving human.
Oh man.
you are wrenched through space and time, essentially. Not time. You are wrenched through physical space
Yeah,
at a
through, like,
rate.
realms.
Yeah, at a rate that is absolutely not safe to travel through.
Yeah.
As a person.
We just got isekai.
You're an angel, so you've got a little bit of an things that you see. You actually get yanked through other planes. As this trip is not friendly,
Yeah.
to say the least. You take 98 bludgeoning damage.
Well, I'm dead.
You are unconscious,
Holy fuck.
and he lands against a tree about 350 out of the village.
He lands with the party.
As
Oh, you were the fireball that came out of
bottom-
that.
Here we go.
Michael knew it was gonna happen before it even happened.
And
Michael knew you could not succeed against the save. That's why he said the fireball thing before.
the save was for the damage. Vico, give me another Constitution saving. You get a
18 plus 8, 26.
sorry,
18 plus 8, 26.
26.
36, whatever.
Thankfully, not end up with a lasting injury. Somehow, as you are flung through the plains and are blasted against this tree and are unconscious.
Michael, just want to say you might want to remove our control of this Vico because it's gonna mess with vision stuff.
Right.
Just want to throw that out there. I don't know how much it matters right now.
Thanks for the reminder. Where's the fucking? I can't. Hang on.
Uh-oh. That was a very...
I can see a little buddy over here.
Yeah. It's fine. It is what it is. Where is the god dang edit? All players turn off. There we go. Save changes. All right. So I swear to God, not being able to loop music is making me lose my fucking mind right now.
Why are you not able to loop music?
I don't know. The loop button isn't there.
How are you losing it?
Yeah, I don't think that's a feature on Roll20.
I think I found it. I think I found it. I think it was just invisible.
Does exist?
Yeah,
it does.
exist. All right. So, Vico, give me a quick initiative roll.
You see when you make your death saves.
19 plus 5.
24. All right. So make me one death save
That's not good.
and send it to me privately. Now, all right. top of the round, Falknir. A fireball. Erin sent chains behind a tree and grabbed something. You can assume the Miststalker, and said, I have him held." And then a fireball flew past him, crashed into this tree at like incredible speed. And when the dust settles, you see a broken, bloodied, motionless Vico in the crater.
Yeah, I don't know how to say it any other way, but holy fuck, I gotta get over there. I have 30 feet of movement. I need to look at something here. Fuck, that sucks. That actually sucks. Tremendous asshole. Oh my god. Alright, well, I guess I try to make my... How far can I get to him? I can get there. I could dash, I won't have the action. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Fuck. Do I have my familiar? No, my familiar just died at the village, damn it. I'm trying to see if I have any way to help you. If only I had more movement. Oh. Michael, can I dash the bonus action?
I'm sorry, Mr. Bladesinger, you cannot dash as a bonus action.
Fuck. And Michael. Oh wait, never mind. I almost said if he convinced me to get rid of Conjuration, where I had a free Misty Step, but that uses an action instead of a bonus action because it's stupid. So I wouldn't have helped in this case either. Okay, well, and I don't have Misty Step. No, I don't have Misty Step. Okay. I don't have that prepared. Okay, this really threw me off. I wasn't expecting that to be Vico. Fuck. I'm just gonna look at Vico. I can get over there. I'm just gonna get in front of Vico, put my back to him, hold him against the tree. I use my action to dash, so I cannot stop him from having to make death saves right now. So I guess besides that, I'll just leave it at that for now.
Alright.
Damn it! I can't help him. I can't do shit. Yeah, I'm done. Next round, Vico, I can stop you from dying, at least a little bit.
All right. The stalker. To go. 5, 10, 15, 20. 25. See the situation. 30. 40. 45.
Fuck.
50. And Falknir, as this creature just blinks through you and past you, you watch helplessly as with blinding speed it rips past you and stabs into Vico's unconscious body. Vico, you being unconscious, it guarantees that it is a crit, and you take 2 negative death saves. Where that puts you is for you.
Yeah.
It is then going to...
That hurt tells me. No, I don't like the hurt in your voice, Daniel,
50.
you motherfucker.
It's too far away.
5, 60. That is his turn. Uriel. It is your turn.
Okay. Okay, just looking at Vico. Is Vico, like, dead?
He's not moving. Give me a perception. Give me a medicine check with disadvantage because you're not even close.
Well, this counts as an action.
What? The medicine check?
Yes.
This is just to see if he's like maybe alive. This will not count as an action, although it's going to be really difficult. You have disadvantage.
Okay, that's fine. Well, that's a natural 1.
He's not moving. You don't know.
No. Ah. Okay. So these creatures, right? The metal, right?
Parts of their body have like metal augmentations, attachments.
That's all I needed to hear. So,
Heat metal.
Uriel will, still seeing where this creature is, will go over to here. Just say, "You fucking bastard," and cast 4th level heat metal on it.
All right, what is the saving throw for that?
He has no saving throw.
Well, what I know it's a. Oh wait, no, that's to
You
drop
are
it.
warned.
Yeah, it right.
metal
That's to
just
drop it
heat
if
metal.
you can. Yeah, no, roll the damage.
It has no save, and so it will take 24 points of damage. It takes
The
that amount of
metal
damage.
like chips and wires on its body begin to boil to a red hot temperature, and it shrieks in pain. A kind of like clicking, chirping sound escapes from the gills in its neck. Are you going to do anything else, Uriel?
Anything else?
That amount of heat should have fucked the electronics up. Things should be dead.
No bonus action. That was my action. Nope. That is all. Wait, I just want to see. Yeah, no, that's all.
It is the Miss Stalker's turn. It is going to. Oh, it's paralyzed. Right.
Yeah.
Shit. What's the saving throw for that? For escaping it? They have to use their action, I believe. Erin.
Yes, it is another Wisdom saving throw. At the end of each of its turns, so it's not the action; it's the end of the turn.
It got a 13.
That fails.
He's still paralyzed.
Let's go, Erin.
Oh god, Vico has.
Who's Shamrock?
I can stabilize him. He just has to survive one more death save. I just have to
And he's
hope
not
that
already-
first one wasn't a fail.
Yeah, he's not dead already.
Yeah, the way Daniel sounded when Michael said he takes 2. Oh my, I'm worried.
I'm the party healer. I have a plan. The closest thing to it. Sometimes, when I feel like it.
I don't like the look on Daniel's face either. Daniel looks very upset.
I'm the one that can revive him.
Yeah, you have a Revivify, that's right. Okay, we might be able to get away with this if he is dead.
Like I could have healed him, but I didn't. Because if I healed him, it would just go down anyways. We have 10 turns if he's dead to kill these guys.
What do you mean? Why don't you just go up and Revivify him immediately?
Shamrock is scared and
Because they would just
concerned.
go down anyways.
Oh god, is he smart enough to get that?
You just saw them go and stab a down man.
True, but
She's not gonna go revivify him, only for him to go down again.
be able to reset the counter so then I can stabilize him and then he'll be okay.
And then they'll keep attacking him. They're going for kills. They're not going Keep
The
going at
stuff
us.
Shamrock is just gonna 10, 15 around the tree, flying over the spikes, and is gonna bite at this Miststalker. Him being paralyzed. That. Attack rolls have advantage, and anything hits crit. It's going to bite him twice. So, first one and second one. Oh wait, they're both auto crits anyway. So deals a total. $19 plus 18 is
19 plus 18 is 37.
Yeah.
he deals a total of 37 damage to this stunned and unable to move Miststalker.
Hell yeah.
Just ripping its like carapace wide open. Its scaled exterior, not what a carapace is. And that is his turn. Tadriel, it's your turn.
Okay. So, I'm just gonna like use his movement to get right about here, and this is kind of he just like there's a look of fright in his face, it's like of genuine concern, very like serious, and I'm gonna cast Aura of Vitality, a 3rd level spell.
All right.
Tadril's wings kind of come out. They look way wispier than they normally would. And for my bonus action, I can heal anyone within 30 feet of me for 2d6.
All right. Are you targeting Vico with that ability?
I'm targeting Vico with this ability, yes.
All right.
Erin cannot see Vico, so everyone's just running to the other side of the battlefield.
Guys, I have one right here. Where are you going?
Everyone runs away.
Those are 5 hit points for Vico.
So you pour magical energy out of your hands, out of your wings. It flows across the ground and into Vico's his chest, his searching for his heart, anything that might be there. Does find a target. You heal him for 5. Wake up.
Okay.
And Cinnamon is right here. Erin. Where's Erin?
Erin's on the other side of the tree.
Yeah.
I was on the other side of the tree. I don't know what's wrong with like the view. Is Cinnamon next to you?
Yes.
Cool. Yeah, Cinnamon's just gonna protect Erin.
Vico, you wake up, barely, not fully cognizant of what is going on around you, but you're alive. Erin, you're not sure what all the hubbub is, but you've got this boy held down.
Cinnamon, I really hope they come running around the other side of that tree.
This one is not looking good. It is like it's just pouring black blood out of the bite marks that Shamrock has left in it. It's shaking. You can feel its ability to fight back weakening.
Oh, is it my turn?
Yes.
Sorry, I had forgotten that that the turn order existed. Okay. So I'm going to. I can cast Eldritch. Yeah, it's a cantrip. I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast while I have it held.
2 attacks, they both have advantage, as it is paralyzed.
And I also have the funny gauntlet that adds extra force damage. So that is going to be a 21 to hit for the first one.
That hits.
Okay. And I'm gonna roll damage for that. 5 plus gauntlet.
It's an extra d4.
Okay. And I also have the option of moving it, right?
You do have the option of moving it 10 feet in any direction.
Gotcha. Which, I'll keep it where it is.
Right.
Extra d4, so that's 5 plus 3, 8 damage, 8 force damage total.
Your second one, as you blast the first one through the stomach.
Okay. It's not dead yet.
Not quite.
Gotcha. That is a 19 to hit.
That hits. And your
And then-
second one goes straight through the head, and it
Nice.
dies. It had 1 HP left.
Awesome.
Let's go. Alright, that's 1 down.
Bro was not ready for hold person and heat metal.
Awesome.
Alright.
No, I did
Erin,
not
is
heat
that your
metal
turn?
that one.
And that is the end of my turn. I'm gonna run over and see what the hubbub's
Heat
about.
metal the other one.
Okay.
Yeah, you walk around the corner, you see Vico somehow awake. He looks horrible. He's on the ground in a crater. He like just sat up. There's fire on the ground. He's just like bloodied, bruised. His clothes are in tatters. The poor drip. He looks bewildered, confused. Yeah. And everyone is concernedly gathered around him. Uriel just like maintaining heat metal on the other one, which is like screeching and clicking in agony on the ground a little bit down the way.
Now, there's one situation that pops into Erin's mind upon seeing this, which is that Vico somehow got turned into, like, mistaken for an actual Mist Stalker or somewhere along the way, and they began beating him up to an inch of his life until he revealed that he is actually Vico.
That is funny. Guys, what the hell?
Okay, but yeah, that's the end of Erin's turn.
Vico, you're up.
Europe.
You've lived.
I grab Falknir by his shirt tails. What the fuck just happened?
I don't know, but you need to relax. You really got. Just relax, calm down.
He's like
God's really easy.
he's like pivoting onto like his hip, just kind of like looking around in like the crater. And I'm gonna I want to try something, Michael. I want to use my like ASMR healing and try and heal myself.
You do so?
We're level 10, right?
Yeah, we're
Yeah, you guys are.
smile.
Go fuck yourself.
You do so, and it works. You're able to recover some of what just happened.
And that's his turn.
All right. Falknir.
Falknir sees Vico get out. He kind of hops real quick after talking to him. Turns to Tadriel and Uriel. Hurry up and get over here! And then he just moves right there. And I'm going to use Scorching Ray Let me just make sure I want to do this. We'll use Scorching Ray at. Let's just use it at second. Actually, let's use it at third. Change my mind. Use it at third. So that's 4 attacks at this guy. Yeah. So 2020. So plus my attack mod, which is that. So 17, 22, 24. Wait. No, it's like 25. So this is 23. Damn, my math is bad. 25 and a 15. So there you go. That's the 4 attacks.
So
I'm assuming
the
Blink's
first
the first.
one, the first one, right as it's about to hit, he blinks further up the path. Although it's not really able to act on it, it's like barely even able to stand right now. It is an excruciating pain as the next 2 both just collide into its back. Roll damage for 2 of them.
17. 17 fire damage.
He is alive.
Fuck.
Barely. Doesn't it take the damage at the start of its turn for
It's a bonus action actually for me.
I see. Okay.
So and because I am holding on to it, I think I literally just bonus action and it dies.
Yeah. So Falknir, is that your turn?
Pretty sure, yeah. I don't think I have a bonus action that can do it. I'm not gonna leave Vico. So.
On its turn, it is going to run and dash. By dashing, it gains a total movement speed of 240 feet, as it just rockets off into the forest. Uriel, you do still have heat metal on it though, so.
Yes. As I walk towards Vico, like tears tears flowing down her face. Oh, you're okay. As she just crushes her hand, like a flame that was there, feeling it activate once more. As it's another
You roll 4 dice, right?
Yes, it's another.
It has 4 hit points. It dies.
48.
You just feel the creature that you had your magic latched around. Well, you feel the metal that you were heating up just stop moving. It just like the target is gone and the spell dissipates.
And she'll bring Vico into a hug if he reciprocates, and healing hands him for 9 HP as an action.
Combat is over. Oh, they're out of initiative.
Super shaky and. You said 9, David?
Yes, 9 extra HP. You're okay. You're okay.
It's okay. I'm gonna
say that more to herself than to you.
Is it okay because it's okay if I make a medicine check on Vico, on like the nature of Vico's wounds?
Go ahead.
Just to get more of an idea of what the fuck happened.
Medicine check.
Be with disadvantage, and I'm gonna say for like the rest of this time I'm gonna be using like the rest of the minute of aura vitality to just like heal him. So that's even with disadvantage. That's still an 18.
So it's what 2d4 9 times.
2d6 9 times.
2d6 9.
Let's go. Fully
Wow.
healed.
All right. With an 18 medicine, you're not sure what exactly happened to him. He's burned. It looks like he fell down a cliff. He's like his hair's soaking wet, like he got dragged through an ocean. Like
man.
he he looks like he's experienced all of the wonders of the world from their worst places.
My man got Doctor Strange.
Literally.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah, actually.
Does Vico have
Touch
any
the
last
butterfly.
or concussions or anything like that? Any serious, any kind of injuries that can't really be like directly treated by just healing magic?
Surprisingly, you don't know what happened to him. He's incredibly lucky that he doesn't have any fucking permanent from this. Like, the chances of like him having this severe of injuries, like he's got broken ribs, fucking just like his whole internal organs are just like damaged. Your healing magic is able to put the things back together, but nothing's been severed. He's not missing any pieces.
Pretty good roll. Pretty good roll.
That's so Vico heals for 66 hit points. I'm gonna give him the last of my paladin pool, so 10 hit points.
I'm at 90, so I'm one away from being full.
Man. Vico, over the next minute, Tadriel just like continuously pours healing magic into you until as you feel the injuries begin to fade. Although it doesn't change the memory of what happened.
How many fingers am I holding up?
2.
Okay, that's good. Before you like, I understand you're probably still in shock, but there doesn't seem to be that too many lasting impacts. Honestly, you're very.
Do you know your name? Okay.
Vico, what happened?
And that's where we're gonna cut away to Spirit and Tippy.
Nice.
I totally just fucking dead.
Spirit,
He has
you're
more help than the rest of the party now.
you are running back to camp.
I would have at some point put Tippy in the bag and closed it, and I'm like holding it in a way where she cannot get out from the inside, unless she like teleports out, but she can't like get out.
Yeah, well,
Polym-
in theory,
polymorph
if she
into
tried-
elephant.
Here's the thing: if she tried to Misty Step out of the invisible bag, would she?
The
get
bag,
out?
nothing's invisible anymore.
Okay, never mind.
You,
I think that's a good point, though.
You just hold her tight in the bag, and you run back towards camp. Along the way, you come across, I'm not sure how long you stopped to inspect it, but you come across the body of a mist stalker on the
No,
ground.
Fuck, we're moving. We gotta go. Vico's dead.
It smells burned.
Vico's dead. We gotta go.
As you sprint back to camp, Tippy crying in her little bag.
Crying.
You feel your powers return to you, but no words are said.
What the hell's going on?
Is she alright?
I
Is he alright?
I went back to the village where he should have been, and I saw Mark.
Okay, just keep moving.
And you run, and eventually, you two make your way to where the rest of the was sidled up. You come sprinting in with a Tippy in your bag.
The alternative to Big Iron on his hip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Malt bag. You come running back, and to your surprise, Tippy is still crying in her bag, as you do have her locked in the bag.
Yeah, she's locked.
To your surprise, you see everyone huddled around a seemingly traumatized but physically okay Vico.
What the fuck is going on here? Keep going, Tippy. Come on, follow.
Spirit, you're back as well.
Yes, I came running back when I thought Vigo had died.
Tippy is wailing right now.
What happened to him? Why? He just appeared here. Why is he?
No, his cover would have been blown when I got stabbed in the back, but
I don't think his cover would have worked that well anyways. It doesn't seem that any of the Miststalkers are in that can take their mist form.
yes, they didn't seem to be behaving exactly the same way when we fought them.
But look, Vigo got hit by some sort of beam. Very large beam. Next second, he's gone.
But what caused that?
Some sort of large creature. I'm not entirely certain. I only saw it from behind, but Vico should have gotten a good view from front.
It's the stench of death.
As it lasered him. Ew.
Also, opens bag. Tippy, he's alive. I throw her on Vico. He's alive.
I'm still crying, and I'm not opening my eyes. I'm just wailing.
Vico pats Tippy on wherever she landed.
No, Spirit, he's dead. He's dead, and we'll never hear from him again.
I'm very much alive, much to my
I stand-
surprise.
I stand up dramatically, facing away from Vico into the sky. It's like I can hear him now.
Maybe stop being stupid.
Tippy tried to run into the village after she saw you disappear, and she knew that was a stupid idea.
Vico picks up Tippy and faces her towards him. Tippy,
Vico,
yes.
did I die with you?
No. I'm not sure what happened, but death certainly feels like it. I appreciate the thought of wanting to go back from it, but don't risk your own life for mine.
I would do it in a heartbeat, Vico. I want to reach out and hug him.
And he brings her in, and I appreciate that, Tippy, but you know what would make me happy?
There's a bunch of snot and mucus dripping all over you.
You're
That's
not
not the worst
poisoned.
thing. That's not the worst thing that happened to me today.
Maybe a constitution save.
The thing that would make me happy, Tippy, is knowing that you are safe. And
Yeah.
sound. Okay?
I can be safe, but I can't be sound without you, Vico.
Well, I'll take one of those things over you being hurt or dead. And I bring her back out. Okay?
What? I don't need to know. You seem very traumatized by this, so I'm not gonna ask fully what happened, but what? Okay, I want to know, kind of what happened.
What happened, Vico?
Yes.
To the best of your
I'm not
ability.
gonna ask you. I'm gonna ask you.
Don't traumatize yourself anymore by recounting it, but
It has the stench of death. It. The more horrifying creature I never saw.
what did it look like?
I guess I should start at the beginning.
Oh no.
When I was a boy.
When I was
You should
just
have-
I was
a
born a
young-
baby.
when I was
A blank slate.
young boy.
Young boy.
My father
He told
took me into the city.
He threw me down to the earth.
He told me you're a failure, and he cast me.
Dude, a Vigo cover?
Once-
Vigo's parody.
You should hurry up. I know we're here.
Yeah, let's save this for once we're relocated. Vico, like,
I
tries to get up.
Yes, let's get moving.
Never die again, Vico.
He didn't die.
I didn't. It felt like it, but I didn't.
Glad to see you still standing.
Glad to be.
All right, so where are we going?
Good.
We're just gonna run away.
Well, you can go further south, like go back to where we came, a little bit. Go west or go east.
Vico,
Definitely cannot go north.
Vico, can you give me an insight check roll?
Of course.
I don't care what direction. Just need
Yeah, I
to
don't-
move.
Let's go. Let's go west.
Oh, what? A 12?
Yeah, let's do like a semicircle west. Like in an arc almost.
Sending this to you so that I don't just give you information and then you go to the party. Yeah.
We were able. You're lucky, Vico. We were able to deduce that once you enter that city, you can't leave unless you're a monstrosity.
Luckily, Falknir helped me with that.
Luckily.
As I was able to help with something.
Where are y'all going? What are y'all doing?
Good question.
All Falknir.
As a
Uh,
very good question.
Let's
Uriel just said let's go west.
sure.
We shouldn't go back the way we came. So we should either go either east or west.
I have no objections to west.
Go west.
Adventurers head left, so west.
Alright.
It doesn't matter where they go. When we go, I'm sure they'll know that we're there.
Begin to head west. Do y'all have any destination in mind? How long you're gonna travel?
Yeah, we're gonna go like to Paris.
But that's not in the west.
But who's in Paris?
We're gonna find out.
Vico knows. He's not gonna tell you.
Vigo went to Paris and his plane jumps just now.
I mean, I mean, Uriel
30
doesn't really
minutes.
know.
30 minutes west. They'll know we're there, but we just need to make some space.
Vico saw the hospital, the mental hospital that Erin's currently in.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's fine.
Michael.
Yes.
I forget, I think we changed the rule in this report. But we said before Falknir could cast a spell by just reading it, by taking the time. Like, change the spell slots just by reading in the spell book. We changed that, right? So we follow the actual D&D rule.
I think that the conclusion I came to is technically that's not how it's supposed to work, but I've been
Right.
running it that way this whole time, so I'm just gonna roll with it for now and change it in future campaigns instead of constantly changing rules.
Right. Okay. Then
That being said, it does take, I believe, an hour per level,
I
if
was,
I'm not mistaken.
I thought
could
it
be
was
wrong.
10 minutes per level.
Oh, it might be 10 minutes per level. You're right. Sorry.
Could I do it while Oh, never mind. Kind of sucks. Never mind. I'm gonna do it. I was gonna do it and just get Long Strider, but it only works on one person at a time. And I have to tap all of those separately and do it. That's not. Oh wait. I can cast it at higher levels and do it. Mike, can I do it while walking, while we're traveling, or no?
Not while traveling.
Okay, I didn't think. Yeah, I'm not gonna stop us.
I'm just gonna use my Channel Divinity to regain a second level spell slot.
It would just go 30 minutes west.
Your orb
Yeah.
gives you some magic back. You'll make your way west. Just get some space between you and this settlement. And after
Vico would probably be filling them in on the way.
Yeah.
As we're moving. So,
Would he have? Oh, never mind.
huh?
I was gonna ask him. I didn't know you were gonna go through that.
I
Go ahead,
didn't catch
Vico.
a single goddamn word you said, Tyler.
he didn't think that you were gonna lead into play, so he was gonna do it himself, but he's letting you start in.
Well, I know I wasn't gonna do it myself. I was gonna ask. I was gonna ask a question.
You're just gonna ask
I didn't know if you
questions.
would do the roleplay.
Yeah, no. I can wait.
Do the roleplay.
I can wait.
No, he was
No,
just gonna
no.
ask
This was
the
a question. If
about
you
the
weren't gonna
information.
roleplay, do the roleplay.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm retarded. You know this.
Hold on. Shut up.
Okay.
Beef.
So once we, Spirit, Tippy, and I left, I obviously lost sight of them. And so I made my way into the village, upon which I saw dozens of creatures, those mist creatures, the creatures with the eyes, many more that we yet to encounter. And they were all in buildings that used to be inhabited. And there was a clang that came from the entrance to the mountain. So they all, as if controlled or some force took hold of them, they all made their way to the source of that noise. And I followed. And where they arrived, there were 4 creatures. One of them just horribly ugly, just a bloated creature. One of which was this small blackened figure with some sort of fungus growing out of his body, or its body. And then a larger creature with it was kind of metallic, right, Michael?
It had like metallic skin.
Metallic skin.
That one was like slightly less unique from its peers than the others. I should clarify. That was the one where there were like small versions of it. That one was just particularly large.
Yeah, like the like more rotund looking metal ones.
No, so there were just smaller versions
Just
of
smaller
him,
versions.
basically.
Okay. Understandable. And a creature that rode atop his shoulder. Once they had all convened outside of the source of the clanging, which I deduce is this gigantic anvil that rests atop a spiraled hill. The doors leading into the mountain opened, and this abomination against the natural order stepped out with 3 gemstones embedded in its head, 2 forming eyes and a third forming a kind of third eye in its forehead. And it dragged behind it a table on wheels, and on that table were items which have been tampered with in some away, and this creature made of this festering black ooze used its slimy tendrils to give those weapons to each of those 4 creatures that I previously mentioned. Zeal is being held by the disgusting bloated one. Night Lotus is being held by the small fungus-covered one. Galadia is being held by the small one ridden atop the middle one's shoulder. And what's the sword that
Zeal.
Zeal's what's the axe? What's the axe's name?
It's just Goldrick's axe. It doesn't have a name.
The axe was given to the bloated one, and Zeal was given to the big metal one. And it was around that time when my mist form wore off, and that horrible just amalgam looked at me, and the ooze from around where its mouth should be receded, and inside were just rows of perfect white teeth as it smiled at me. And the next thing I know, I was going faster than any living thing in between, just landscape after landscape, before I came crashing down and you all awoke me.
I'm so sorry, Vico.
I never heard of anything that can do that.
It had. I could feel that thing. It has the stench of death on him.
What exactly do you mean by that?
There, in this world, there are certain things which pertain to the natural order of things, those being of life, death. Well, when someone dies, my father Loon comes to collect. So there are certain creatures that participate in this natural order of things more so than others. And certain creatures have the distinct honor of killing so many things that they themselves feel as if they are death itself.
Ah.
Fuck.
Okay.
Well, now that that's all out there, we should devise a plan. Next moves.
How do we
What do we do
fight?
about it?
And just, in my adult state, I forgot to mention something. The door to the mountain, you know how, Falknir, you saw those gigantic keyholes?
Right.
The keys are held by those 4 creatures.
Of course they are.
Not only will we have to fight them to get our equipment back, but we would have to fight them to get the keys to access the mountain. And in between that, fighting all of the disgusting creatures in between.
Oh boy.
We're going to need a very damn good plan.
Fuck. going to do.
I think it just comes down to whether or not those 4 guardians leave the village or not.
I doubt they will. Let's plan around them not. If they leave the village, that's probably the best outcome.
Well, they don't.
So we have to perform either a theft, a heist. We have to perform either a heist or an assassination.
What if we assassinate?
That's
We're
gonna be
assassinating-
hard.
I think it's going to be difficult to put behind. The thing has shown that it knows exactly where we are.
The issue with a lot of this is if we go into that village, we are trapped.
Yes.
I don't know how much Falknir can cast his spell to disguise us as monstrosities to allow us to go in and out. But sending one person in,
That's not.
that's
We go in without casting that spell that Falkner was using. He can't waste the energy, what little energy he has left. And if we leave, there's no guarantee we recover fully. We succeed
So-
or we fail.
We do it all in one trip.
Even if we make it out to try and rest, they can still attack us. And there's no guarantee we even benefit from it. We've been haunted by illusions and nightmares from this forest throughout this entire trip. Escape doesn't guarantee safety, just prolongs how long we live.
I mean, sure. My only question is it
That's also
even
assuming we're
possible?
only there for an hour as well.
Sure.
If he were to cast it, he'd have to cast it. It'd be safer to cast on the way out instead of the way in.
Is it possible for us to do everything without resting?
There were a lot of creatures down there.
I think you're onto something with Falkner casting it on the way out. Would it be possible to have him maybe wait at a designated exit point and allow for, I don't know, one of us to flee?
One of us to flee.
I can, if I have a bit of time to rest now, I can cast that spell 3 times.
3 times, okay.
That's all of my. It lasts for 24 hours.
Uriel, you hear footsteps coming.
something's coming.
Someone's out.
Being around.
Yeah. I look to see what it is.
Let's see. A creature looking actually not very stealthily, hidden away through the forest. It's mostly humanoid. It doesn't appear to have a face. It's kind of just shell growing in a kind of mask pattern. It has floating bits of scrap kind of surrounding it. It has 4 arms, a blue shell carapace, if you will,
Michael and his carapace
and
today.
metal electronics going across its chest. It has all 4 arms raised as it slowly walks towards the body.
Can I roll insight?
Go ahead.
I
prepared. Okay, great.
Yeah, Uriel will point out at dude. Like
Is she the only one that sees it?
That is
No,
a-
she pointed out that someone is coming.
yeah.
that
Who
is an
said it?
18.
Is an 18?
Yes, for insight.
I mean, you can't judge off of facial. It seems kind of
Is it-
timid.
Yeah, does it look like it's going to attack? Like, is it tense? Is it?
I mean, it definitely seems tense. Whether it's tense, ready to spring into action, or tense, ready to run away, you don't know. But it is tense. It is moving very slowly. It doesn't appear to have any weapons in its hands. It's just making its way closer.
I step back and I'll prepare Scorching Ray.
So you kind of like hold the fire in your hand. It stops.
Is it just me, or does this not look aggressive?
Don't care.
Could be a scout.
Not taking any chances.
The scout wouldn't show itself, would it?
The arms are like
Could be a
Where's
bad scout.
Yeah, it
Submission.
has arms.
Uriel will step up to just like take a step forward from everyone.
surrender.
Can you speak?
It has no mouth, Uriel.
Well, maybe it can be telepathic.
There are said
Well,
to be
has it done
races
that
of
yet?
bugs.
If you just spoke to us.
Erin, you see a mouth.
Oh fuck.
What does it look like?
It's kind of like a cracked section of the shell on its face and gently upward curve.
And there's like a
It seems-
biological
you can
mouth
see-
underneath.
You can see there's no biological mouth. It just looks like you can see like red inside of it, like flesh red. Seems like the inside of a mouth, although it may not be a that L.
It's showing us the out, guys. We gotta kill it.
I mean, it does have an opening.
No, it doesn't.
No, it isn't.
What do you mean?
That's nothing.
We'll deal with your hallucinations in a second.
Okay, I'm just gonna say out of character, y'all probably could not immediately jump to the conclusion that that's an Erin hallucination.
I didn't say anything.
I
He did
hadn't
just
said
say
anything.
opening. I don't know.
It's completely smooth, and I've had several conversations with Aaron before about his hallucinations.
He is full of openings, though. His arms are like he's like surrendering.
Right.
Sure.
It begins to move again. It,
I'm
like,
my attack's
gonna-
still up. I'm not gonna do it yet. I'm gonna wait
I'm gonna message
until
it.
I'm gonna wait till I either get a word from the party or it gets too close for my comfort.
I say it begins to move. To get onto its knees.
Oh, okay. I'm still gonna message it.
Alright.
Wow.
What is your purpose? Doesn't seem to be responding to telepathy either. Hmm.
Well, I have no clue how this thing works.
What is what is it doing here?
Well, what
It
purpose?
slowly one hand down, draws a line in the dirt, and then another, making arrow, pointing towards it.
Yes. I will lean down and write in the dirt a question mark.
A thinking emoji face.
It very slowly gets up to back away.
Does he want us to follow it?
I mean,
Where-
that seems like a pretty obvious trap.
Yeah, Can I shoot it yet?
I mean, I'm curious. Wait. Let me... I have something that might be useful. This probably doesn't count as a humanoid, does it?
Arm person.
Nope. Gaze of two minds.
Oh,
Oh, let's go, dude.
it is kind of humanoid.
I think
Who
that's up.
knows?
That's up to Michael.
Yeah.
You don't know.
Okay.
You could give me an Arcana check to see if
Yeah.
he would meet the requirements.
I'll do that. That's a 26.
Oh.
This is one of the more humanoid creatures. You do have to touch it though.
I do have to touch it, so I'm going to walk slowly towards it. I will tell the party if it makes any sudden movements, kill it. I'm going to try something.
Good by me. I'm still training level 3 or whatever. Shit on it.
Already a firebolt.
I'm gonna be 10 feet behind Erin to Aura of the Garden if I need to.
If it
As-
lashes out at me before I reach it, then I'll cast Eldritch Blast.
As you walk towards it, it just keeps backing up.
Okay.
Keeps backing up.
Like, faster than I can reach it?
Like if you like run, you can catch up with it, but it's at the pace that it. But it is just like keeping pace as you like follow it along.
Stay still. Does it respond at all?
No.
I'll try messaging that.
Continues to just walk backwards.
Fine. I will speed walk towards it.
It seems a little startled. And it kind of it like jerks a little bit when you pick up pace.
It made sudden movement. Choking.
I will hold out a finger to it. If it, like, kind of hoping to just poke it somewhere.
You're able to like catch up to it, and you're
Uh-huh.
able to touch it. What are you? Gaze of Two Minds it's what? Willing creature.
That is. Yeah,
Is it a saving throw?
it is not. It is just. I am able to perceive through its senses. Oh, wait. I did not read this thoroughly enough. It's just for one turn.
Wait, what?
Apparently, until the end of your next turn.
Wait.
So 2 turns technically, because it's the end of your
Yeah,
next
sure.
Communications for 12 seconds. Let's go.
It's communication.
It is.
No, you can use your action on subsequent
Oh, I can.
turn. Every turn, you can extend it till your next turn.
Okay. It does not list that on D&D Beyond. But yeah, then I'll do that. I'll poke it. I will kind of send out a magical probe into it that is feeding information back into my mind. And for the time being, I become like stationary and unable to perceive.
Erin touches
myself.
the creature and just stops. Erin, you are looking at you.
Do I look? Does it like look normally?
All of this looks somehow dreary than it already did. Everything is like red. The colors are less saturated. It's grayer. You can see. Oh, right, you get special perception, so you can actually see like these little filament thin lines kind of weaving through everything that is alive here.
Ooh.
Some of which it ends. For example, like you can see in certain patches of grass, like the filaments don't make it all the way there, and that grass is dead.
Huh.
And same with what's around you. It's quite an odd sensation. It's kind of, you can see like almost through things.
Does it seem like there's a way that it's tracking us based on the sensory input that I'm receiving? Is there an obvious, like?
I mean, every time someone wires within them that are in contact with the ground shift, and the wires in the ground shift. I mean, you don't have the experience or like even like training or anything to be able to understand this, but it's reasonable that something could really, if it lived with this its whole life, that it could be able to sense the movement of creatures from far away.
Interesting. And you said there's these filaments, they're like, they're attached to the creature. Where do they go?
It's running through every living thing that you can see.
Oh, okay.
It's literally like thin, like fishing wire thin little light strings that are just flowing through everything that you can see that is
Gotcha.
alive.
That's cool. Huh. Does it? What is it doing right now?
It's completely stationary. You touched it, it stopped.
Hmm. Can I sense its like? Can I sense its emotions via Gaze of Two Minds?
Does not seem like it from what I'm reading.
Okay.
But you can definitely feel. Give me an insight check with advantage, actually.
Okay. Insight, I'm pretty good with that. 19 first. Dirty 20.
So now that, because you get all of their senses,
Yeah.
and now that you can kind of feel what they're feeling, you can feel how tense their muscles are. You can feel like the tightness in their chest from stress. You can like feel like a ever so slight shaking in their legs, and you can tell just by like the way that it's kind of like drifting in and of it in its own like personal ecosystem. Like it really wants to go a direction.
Okay. It wants to go a direction.
It wants to go a direction, but it's not for some reason.
Okay, gotcha. Huh. I guess I'll stay in there for maybe like a minute or so. And if it doesn't make any movements in that time, which I'm assuming it doesn't.
It does not.
Okay. Then I'll end Gaze of Two Minds. And I'll hold my hand up to the party. I think it's scared. I was able to see through its eyes and live in its head for a period of time. And it seems terrified to be here.
Are you sure?
Well, I obviously can't be entirely sure of how this thing's brain works. It could be that it's an alternative reaction that I merely associate with fear, but assuming it's in any way analogous to the workings of a humanoid brain, it is terrified. It's tense, it's stressed, it can barely breathe.
Well, that's all I needed to hear. And Uriel will walk up. Does it move?
It looks at Uriel, but it does not.
Erin.
It just walks up next to Erin.
Yes. Yes, Tadriel?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were... would you be okay if I tried a little spell? It can affect the minds of certain creatures. It calms their emotions.
Sure.
Okay.
I think it's close enough to... It's close enough to a sentient creature that I was able to perform that on it.
I just
So,
think...
give it a shot.
Yeah, no. Michael, I cast Calm Emotions.
Yeah.
Despite the fact that it has a hard external shell, you can just immediately see its entire like relax so much.
There is a save.
Isn't it for if you are not willing?
I guess if you aren't willing, but you also have to be humanoid.
Correct. And Gaze of Two Minds requires you to be human.
Okay, cool. So we're good. I don't know. This also, I can also choose to remove like charmed and frightened effects, like or magically induced charm of fear.
It relaxes. Its arms are still up, but it takes a step back, then turns around and starts walking.
I can't believe I'm saying this.
Yep. Uriel just looks at the party, shrugs, just follows.
Why? Fuck, yeah, okay, whatever.
Actually doing this?
I mean, I can't deny that I'm incredibly curious.
Should I stop concentrating on the spell?
Yes.
Okay, drop concentration.
It immediately tenses up, but keeps like kind of mechanically walking in the direction it was. Seems committed to this now.
Alright, so it seems
What
like
direction is it going?
That's a question.
Currently, northwest.
Oh, so it's going further away from the village. So
Kind of towards, kind of away. Yeah.
kind of towards what? No, it's completely away.
I mean,
So-
yes,
Y'all were
going
south.
north is kind of towards, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's kind of like keeping an equal distance.
yeah.
I'm walking with my sword out at least.
Yeah, same.
Does anyone have any objections that they want to bring up with the group, or do y'all follow him?
This is
They're all following
stupid.
him.
We're all gonna do
Although I follow, but I
Paralyze
put.
it?
Following him.
I mean, what? It wants to. Erin's gonna say this while beginning to follow Uriel. It really wants to go that direction. It seems like it was forcing itself to come here and stay here for any length of time.
I don't mean to be rude, but are you sure you're not imagining that?
I mean, why would it keep you there?
I mean, I suppose I can never be sure, but as well as I can trust my own interpretations of its senses, and my senses of its senses, which I think is the tricky part, it seemed like it was drawn incredibly so in that direction, and it was fighting.
I don't want to go with this thing, but I'm not stupid enough to stay here by myself. So, as long as it doesn't try anything, I'm not going to kill it until I see more of these things, and then I'll try to kill it.
I'm mostly just surprised.
I'll follow it. That's where we're gonna end the session.
Interesting.
We made a new friend, guys.
You
Or
made a new friend.
Oh, he made
a
a
new
dramatic
trap.
mistake. Yeah,
Yeah,
But-
let's not jump to conclusions quite yet.
nah.
We're gonna have a new friend for a very short time before we die.
Yep.
I take that.
We're here for a good time, not a long time.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Especially us, because, we're going to die.
We're gonna.
Alrighty, Michael, you want to do an outro?
Thanks for watching this session. Bye.